Hi guys, it's me, Melissa. How are all of you? I hope everything's been good. Things have been good here. I am going to do our Justice card today. Here is the Justice. Beautiful Justice card. At first glance, what do we know about Justice? It's making a decision. We're going to be judged on the things that we have done in the past, things that we are have done wrong or done good. So judgment is a good card in a way if we've done good. So the things that I see here, I see this purple in the background. I see the pillars. I see the scales. I see her red robe. Her beautiful crown. She has a foot forward, which means that she's strong. She's aware, she's conscious. So the alternative names for the Justice card are adjustment, numerology links. She's linked to the High Priestess. Her astrological sign or the planet is Libra in the scales. She is the element of air. Her Hebrew letter is lamed. The symbol whip, meaning this is fair. The Tree of Life pathway is the 12th between Tipperoth and Jeberah. The chakra is Earth Star for spiritual grounding. Key meanings is balance, perception, and objectivity. Okay, let's get into understanding her. Justice is one of the simplest cards to understand at first glance. A female figure is seated between two pillars on a ceremonial podium. This is the judge, or the virtue justice personified, holding the traditional symbol of the law. An upright sword in her hand and the scales in her left. Clad in the red robe of office. Her right foot is forward and her pose is alert, as if she is about to pronounce judgment in court. Unlike traditional justice figures, Tarot's justice is not blindfolded. Her vision is clear. The card favors those who are deserving, but seeks retribution for past wrongs. Justice is delivered through logical procedures and is focused on the mind rather than the emotions, just like the suit of swords in the minor arcana. However, there is perhaps more to justice than meets the eye. Although justice wears red, symbolizing the material world she lives in, the card's background is yellow for enlightenment. Suggests the guidance of a higher divine power. The card design with a central figure between two pillars is initially similar to those of the Hierophant and the High Priestess, suggesting duality and knowledge. Justice is one of the four cardinals, or essential virtue cards of the tarot. The others are strength, temperance, and prudence. The original prudence card of early tarots has disappeared, but its meanings may be preserved in justice. An old interpretation of prudence is wisdom rather than caution. For example, in the conjunction word jurisprudence, the theory and study of law. The justice is represented as 11. we have two numbers with the same value, symbolizing balance and fairness. It is also the number of the high priestess, Justice's numerological partner. In traditional decks of the 19th century, the earlier Justice usually swapped places with Strength, also suggesting balance, and comprises two sets of 4, which is the number of stability. Justice takes the sign of Libra, the scales, between September 22nd and October 23rd, which begins the autumn equinox, when the hours of daylight and darkness are equal. Reflecting in Libra's symbol, the scales, Justice's element of air also reminds us of the scales, which hang midair. Can you guys see the scales?
I just made Willow this lanyard because we have the same birthday, so it's our birthday today.
Okay. Justice in the Kabbalah. Lamed is the 12th letter of the Hebrew alphabet and falls halfway within the sequence of 22 letters. Lamed means to whip or to goad, to assert authority. Its eccentrical meaning is fairness. On the tree of life, justice is placed on the 13th pathway between the spheres of Tiferet for beauty and consciousness, and Geburah, or power. In this way, the card's Kabbalistic association suggests power perfectly welded. The upright meaning. There will be a positive outcome. This is a time when past errors or imbalance can be redressed. You benefit from fair system, provided you are accountable, honest, and deserving. Equally, you may be the judge in your own life, using the perspective and integrity to make good decisions that will safeguard your future. You may take a moral stand on an issue that affects you and those that surround you. In legal matters, a decision is made or a ruling given, which goes in your favor. Justice will be done and order restored. On a spiritual level, justice shows the working out of karma, or actions and consequences. Justice shows a logical, considered influence. It is a welcome arrival in your reading if life has felt chaotic. It is a card of empowerment, advising you to take a left brain approach to take control. Influence people's favor. Influential people favor you now. Your projects get support. Listen to advice from people around you whom you respect. In the home, it can be legal issues concerning property are resolved. Contracts are signed and you can make progress. In relationships, while balance and practical issues are important now, take care of your emotional needs are met. Find the right balance between work and relationships. In career and money, at work you may be tested, but the outcome is positive. Job interviews and negotiations are successful. Financially, you are coming to an end of a frugal period. Money matters are set to improve. Okay, the reverse meaning. Life goes out of balance as work, relationships, and money issues spiral out of control. A decision may go against you. There may be dishonesty or miscarriage of justice. You are treated unfairly, which is compounded by bad advice from a trusted individual. You are not able to speak your truth and feel overruled by those who don't understand your predicament. It is important to find your voice and stay strong to your values if you are in the right. Her wisdom, with the right values, rewards come. So let's get into the symbols of this card, okay? On the stone pillars, which are on the side, she sits between. Boundaries and justice. Ruling is given with the boundaries of the law. The sword. Her sword in her hand. There. The sword shows action that results from judgment.
It's like my favorite show.
The scales. The scales represent the thought process involving in making a judgment, in that both sides of the story must be weighed up. The weigh-in, the center of the scales resembles a ring through a sword of the ancient Celtic symbol for justice. You guys see that? The veil. Sorry, I missed the crown. The crown that she wears is an authority symbol. Justice's crown is known as a mural crown. Crenellated like castle walls. It suggests that justice is part of a civilized society. The square jewel in the center represents order. The veil. This appears to be a darkish red on the Rider-Waite card and is often shown as violet in later Rider interpretations. Some say this violet symbol symbolizes spirituality, but consider it first as soft bounties between the judge's court and the everyday world. When a ruling has been given, the veil is dropped and the words become action. Okay, the yellow background. Consciousness, clear sight, and support. Okay. So that description of the card was from The Ultimate Guide to Tarot by Liz Dean. Now we're going to go into the Radiant Rider-Waite, the book that came with my deck. So we're going to go to Justice. So Justice. Logically, the Justice card stands for truth, relying on fact and gathering details in order to form an educated decision. In a reading, Justice points to matters of law. Legal action, lawsuits, and contracts are all under this heading. Internally, this card encourages self-honesty, moderation, and balancing our affairs. Be fair, be prudent, and stay objective. Questions you should ask yourself. Should I take legal action? Am I ignoring a problem and why? How can justice be served? Am I impartial or am I biased? Holding back progress. How can I honor the truth in this? Okay, the Justice card says to you, it's been said, justice is blind. Do not allow favoritism, money, or power to tarnish the facts at hand. Moreover, the level-headed and get all the facts before you proceed. Make sure you can commit to your choices and allow fairness to guide your way. In the upright meaning, some key words are truth, judgment, legalities, impartiality. The reverse are ignorance, misinformation, assumption, immaturity, and lack of conviction. The upright meaning. The core meaning, a legal situation is in progress, pending or upcoming. Justice will be served. Your responsibility is to be transparent, honest, and level-headed in this situation. Love. 50-50 is the rule in your partnership. You may have experienced a tipping of the scales in the past, but you will be shown how to maintain balance in love now. Money, be cautious and thorough before signing any contracts or making agreements concerning your financial future. Career, we should do this always. We should do that always. Career, consider going to a professional employee agency to assist you with career placement. Legal action may be necessary to make progress on the work front. And family, establish clear expectations about household chores or policies. Custody suits and or domestic disputes will come to a head. Truth will be served in this matter. The reverse, the core meaning. Even the best intended action becomes an epic fail if you can't follow through with a plan. Whether the case, reverse justice advises you to regain stability or regain stable footing, regroup, and employ a well-informed strategy. In love, you've been wronged and have an urge to retaliate or take revenge. Retribution is ill-advised. Call a professional to help or get a strong friend to assist you in solving the conflict. In money, take a second look at what you value. Digging for more information will save you in the long run. In career, avoid taking your anger or frustrations out on others at the workplace. Consider going back to school or to get more training. This will justify your recognition and promotion. In family, you're ignoring some obvious signs in the family to avoid confrontation. The more you refuse to see the truth, the more the problem will grow. So guys, that's the Justice card. So basically, Justice is a balance of right and wrong, a balance that 50-50, of the card. So I hope you guys like this. If you did, please subscribe, give me a like, so you guys can see more videos like this. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.